What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This is going to be I'm going to try and keep it brief. But this is, my name's Kurt. I'm not really too familiar with what the title of this show or channel is going to be, but this used to be The Curtis Show. I used to do it back in middle school and up till probably my junior year in high school, and I had to stop. It was plainly just out of bad internet connection, because my parents' house just couldn't get good service. It was just a bitch. And because I wanted to do 3-4 videos a day, and I had to start cutting it down to like 1-2 if they were longer too. That it just made everything worse. So I just cut it off. If I can't do everything I want to do, then there's no point. It just makes me look like I'm kind of like doing it half-assed. So I stopped with that, and coincidentally, it was like right before I got really a lot more social in high school. I got a job and all that, and it was just perfect timing. But I always wanted to come back and try YouTube out again. It was probably like 2 or 3 years ago I made a welcome back video, or I'm back, or something like that, and it never went any farther than that. So that's where that is. But I removed every video that I had up. The really old ones from middle school I ended up deleting, because my buddy Steven I did a lot of videos with, he kept telling people my YouTube channel name, and that was getting a little embarrassing because I was getting older, and it just was it was a different time. I was 12, I wasn't 14, so I was just like, yeah, those are just mistakes. And it was just camcorders. It was horrible. But so I deleted those stupidly, but I got everything else. They're just cheap. I mean, they grew, got improved throughout time, through the PS4, because I couldn't afford a Elgato, so I didn't get any game footage until like 2013 with the PS4. So that was interesting, and I thought I was gonna, this is it. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do some awesome, sniz biz, and then the internet connection, it wasn't strong enough, so I had to cut it. And fast forward now, it's 2022, and it's been forever. But I'm back, and I really don't know what I'm going to call this channel, or the shows, or podcasts, whatever I'm going to do, but I do have some ideas. Number one, I'm always going to want to do gaming news. It's something it's something I look at every day, and it's just familiar. I love doing it. I'm always going to bring the gaming news. Hopefully it's probably just going to be about 5 to 8 minute videos whenever there's news relevant. I also want to do a podcast about pretty much everything. In the future I could separate them, but I don't see this podcast being hours and hours long. It's probably just going to be an hour or two. So, but I would love to do separate shows on different topics. I'm big into movies. I'm big into obviously video games and comic books and Marvel, DC, all that, and everything the industry involves with that. Even though I don't want to get too I'm not actually going to get political at all on this channel. If anything, I'll just speak upon someone else's behalf. I don't want to put my 2 cents in, because it just doesn't make, like, who really cares what I think anyway, but you obviously would care if Mark Ruffalo was doing some crazy shit on Twitter. Obviously in the future maybe I can make a movie show that's about 7 to 8 minutes that could streamline through all that, but right now I'm just gonna leave it for maybe the end of a podcast or something like that. But I'm not really that big into movie news. Some things are interesting, but not everything. Usually every topic when it comes to gaming is like, oh, I could talk about that. That's interesting because I'm a gamer. But you know, I don't know. I really can't differentiate the two. I love movies and video games, but some reason I care about video games news more. but yeah, that's. I also thought maybe about a horror series or a horror podcast where because my girlfriend Katie, she's really big into horror, so we could do a lot of reviews on things. That would be really interesting. But I mean, there's more to come. See where it goes. I wanted to keep this short. And welcome to the channel. See where we go. Peace out.